Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today. Today we're back to Outer Wilds, and after some very sad news that we found out in the last episode, I am ready to move on to different discoveries, and while I have no doubt that they are not going to be any less sad, but I still want to know what exactly happened in this world. So anyway, so what I had in mind was that we could either go to the Dark Bramble, which we haven't been to at all yet, or we can try to land on a quantum moon. And I also have the anglerfish cave to take care of. But that probably won't take too much time because actually now I have a decent idea on where it might be. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Crossed? Crossed, yes. So let's get that out of the way and see where we would need to go next. Let's get into it. Here we go. With the same intro we are so used to by this point. So let's see. Suit up. I don't think I have anything new here. Because I'm pretty sure I checked all of it out before I logged off last time. So, yeah. We are still yet to find Feldspar. And he's at the Dark Bramble, of course. The vessel. Also at the Dark Bramble, okay. Yep. And the Quantum Moon. We have 3. Well, I have a feeling that the Dark Bramble is probably going to be quite extensive, so I don't quite know if this is exactly what I want to do today, but we'll see how things go. For now, let's take care of the anglerfish. Good old anglerfish. I am way overshooting it, but that's fine. Oh, that's how I end up in the sun. That's cool. Oh, goody. That was a close one. Okay. Now let's find our entrance again. You know, after all this time, you would think I would be able to orient myself a little better. But no, I don't think there's any chance of that. Okay, we are suited up. That's a good start. As good of starts as any. Woo! Almost a clean one. Very good. Very good. anglerfish. And is it you? Stepping stone, yes. Okay. I'm ready. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not quite what I wanted. This one. Not quite. That'll do. Okay. So now, towards the Stepping Stone District. This is it, right? Yep. Just quickly checking if I'm actually recording, because I've had my fair share of technical difficulties lately. Okay, I think it's right there. Yep, sure enough. Okay. There we go. So, I remember seeing that. And I forgot to go to it. Man. Have you guys seen anglerfish before? This stuff is terrifying. Where is this that we're coming up? Oh, this is new. Okay, I did not know this door existed. Very cool. Melaray, anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. Yes, it did, in real life. An update. Melaray, while I was here making sketches on the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm extremely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. I wouldn't imagine so. There's no water here. There's nowhere else to go. Okay. So, where is our ship? Let's go find it. Because I think now might be a good time. First of all, to read what we found. And second, to see where else we can go. Okie dokie. Is it here? Statue workshop? I thought I found everything on there. Maybe not. Okay, so anglerfish. Where do I find you? The adult Nomai believed, or were delighted, to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. That is quite cute. Alright, so, let's think about this. So I want to go to the quantum moon. I don't know if it's the right decision, but I don't know if there is a right decision in this game. So here we are. What we know so far is that it disappears when I'm not looking. It, uh, if you can take a picture of it, then it is thinking as if it is being currently looked at. And if I touch it, then only if I am in complete darkness, it will disappear, but with me on it. So those are the rules that I can currently remember. Um, what exactly that tells me, I don't know. But let's give it a go. Last time I tried to land on it, as soon as I switched over to my landing camera, it disappeared. So, and I think there was one time when I tried to basically crash land into it, and as soon as I got to the fog, it disappeared again. So I just kind of went right through the planet. So I'm not entirely sure how to approach it. I kind of feel like I need to take a picture of it somewhere, from somewhere, and fly over it or to it with that picture still being there. And maybe that way it'll help. But let's give it a go. First, I need to find it. I hope I'm not launching myself into the sun right now. I feel like I was. Okay, that is my moon. That's... The dark bramble is over there. I'm not seeing the quantum moon. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, can I take a picture of you? I can launch the scout. Okay. I think it can see it. Right? It's going by way too fast. Is that picture enough? It's so teeny. Well, guess there's no time like the present to experiment. Am I about to run into it? It's gone. It is gone. But it's here now. Oh, it's gonna disappear. I swear I'm looking at you. It's still here. Okay, maybe let's accelerate towards it first, get close, and then see if the scout helps. Can I land the scout on it, maybe? That would be interesting. It would be important to not land on the planet with insane gravity. And it kind of looks like I might. Oh, God. That was the wrong button that I pressed. That sucked. Alright, where are you now? Back to you. I meant to match velocity, but I pressed the landing camera instead, as you could tell. We're gonna figure it out, eventually. It might take a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, now... Where is you? Okay. Well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did that work? Where am I? I think it worked. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. Is that you? No. What are you? Okay, that's another Nomai. Sadly. Oh, you do see his bones through the suit. Okay. I thought they were more preserved. This is trippy. But we did land on the South Pole. Isn't that what it said before? Okay, Moon, do not forget that I am constantly observing you. Do not get any ideas. What is this? This is insane. Oh my god. I am here after waiting or watching it wander the skies for so long. I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. My shuttle has landed at the Moon's South Pole. Yes, this is the shuttle that we recalled. Okay, I better be still in the same spot. Thank you. So what else do we have here then? Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, thank you. I thought it would disappear from under me. Can I not get there then because of the fog? I don't know. This just goes to the south. Um, I am lost a little. Because this appears to be the only place I can really go to. And there's nothing else that I can see. You know? Only the shuttle. And the shuttle is not here anymore. Okay. Ooh! Now that's new. Okay, I can play this game. I can play this game, Moon. Fine. We are at the Brittle Hollow right now, based on this graphic here. It does go to the Eye of the Universe. Awesome. Okay, cool. What happened? Oh shit! You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Ship log updated. Is that the time for me to turn off the lights? Do these turn off the lights? They do. Okay. So where do we want to be? Probably at the Eye of the Universe, right? Okay. Dark Bramble. Cool. Cool. Yes! Oh my god. I don't even know what that means. What is this? Can you go away from me? Stop blocking my way. You cannot. It's going to disappear if I do this. Okay. So I need the light. But you need to move. Or just closing the door work? Or not seeing it? It doesn't. That is curious. So I'm not looking at you, but you're still here. Can I just not get out of here? That would be so strange. No. And if I turn off the light? Then I'm probably going to leave this place. Is it still light in here? Oh, is that because of the door? Probably. We just actively moved. You know what? Let's look. outside and see where we are, because I am curious. I just went straight to the Eye of the Universe, but the terrain clearly changed. The shuttle is still here though, so that's good. And it's gone. Curiously, I have oxygen here. Isn't that bizarre? I didn't even get to explore all that much. Wait, is this a different one? It isn't. This is the other shuttle. Alright, North Pole. Alright, so this planet definitely gives me, or this version of the moon, gives me the most access to go places. Alright, what does the explosion look like from here? Is what I wonder. Very nice. Alright, let's read about what we found. Hopefully something about it is a quantum moon. There it goes. I was able to land on the surface of the quantum moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. A Nomai shrine that wanders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging, yes. Recalled the rule of quantum entanglement, yes. Oh, wait. I did not mean to do that. Recall the rule of the sixth location is inscribed next to a mural of a tower hanging above the black hole. Do I have that? The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Rule of quantum imaging, got that. And got that. Remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So it sounds like I need to go to, gosh. What is this first starting planet called? Timberhearth, yes. I need to go to Timberhearth because I was able to go to the North Pole there. And as soon as I see the shuttle there, and then go to the sixth location, the Eye of the Universe, then I should be able to walk out. That explains so much. Okay. Thank you, Log. I appreciate that. We finally got this. Oh. Was that Solanum who was dead? I'm upset. Well, let's head over to the quantum moon And then we can take care of everything we need. Okay. How lucky would that have been if the moon was just there? Right at Timber Hearth already. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, let's go around our planet first. And then overcorrect. I did not even realize you can use your scout from up here. That is really cool, actually. We got it. Now let's crash them. That was not that great. Not that great at all. That's fine. Let's go repair. The unfortunate landing. Okay, good. Anything else broken? I don't think so. So, let's find the shuttle. Or the tower, actually, not the shuttle. Okay, come on in. I don't need you. I do need you for a second. Okay. Alright. This one is the one that I want. Oh, this is funny. Alright, so let's head over to the North Pole if we can. Oh, that does not look like a good location for it. I'm like in the valley. So maybe let's teleport again. Okay. I don't want to be there because I haven't been there. I don't know what that means. That's not a good one either. I don't think that's a good one either. Alright, let's try again. Am I gonna be in that valley again? I am. Oh, I see. Maybe I need to go into the tower at a different spot. Oh, no, I should not have done that. Unless I can just go. Can I? Can I just head over to the North Pole from here? This fog scares me. Or maybe it shouldn't. Oh, nope, it definitely should. Well, we're meditating. Okay, that makes me wonder, maybe I should wait for the quantum moon to show up near Timberhearth and then land on it? Don't know? Alrighty. So I feel like we're onto something for sure. Maybe I just need to jump around between different locations. Can I be more lucky than this? What? This is crazy. Okay, let's not crash this time. I was not kidding about not crashing. Thank you very much. Maybe that's how we're gonna end up doing it every time. Oh, the poor guy. I almost crashed into him. Okay, so can we go to the north from here? Is the question. Does not look like it. No, and I don't want to go in the fog again. Hello. Good to see you. Alright, let's try it again. Okay. Not to you. Sure, let's give that a go. Okay, that looks blocked to me already. Then let's try a different one. It really wants me to go there, doesn't it? Alright, ominous looking thing. I think it's blocked too? Maybe not. Let's go. Oh, it is. Damn it. Okay, well, we're closer. Hello. Okay. One way or another, we're gonna get there. That's another timber heart. Almost at the geyser. Lovely. Okay, I think we're here. I think it's here. So here's the North Pole. Yes! Oh, happy times. Okay. All right. It went there right away. Look at that. It knew. It knew. So now what do we do? This is like, I noticed the floor before, but this is basically like Van Gogh impersonated into a planet. A starry quantum night. And where are we going with this, too? And nothing else, huh? Okay. Okay. This is weird looking, not gonna lie. I thought I saw something. So this, I'm assuming, is where all of those crystals came from, right? Because that's exactly what the whole thing looks like. 0.4 gravity. That explains a lot. Oh, what is that? Looks scary. It moves. How are you alive? Good sir? Didn't disappear either. Hello? Solanum! Who are you? And that's what it said? Pick up. Pick up me. Quantum moon. You. Eye of the universe. Identify. Okay. Identify? Identify you. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. I'm sorry, Solanum. Okay, identify me? What is that gonna say about me? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Okay. This is gonna be fun. So, Quantum Moon. Can we see his face? Her? I think it's a her? Solanum? This is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Oh! Oh! I mean, yeah, I suppose, since it's one of their locations. Okay, identify this. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it. Only the quantum moon's a reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Okay. So we're done with identify. So let's try explain. Explain you? I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Okay, cool. Explain moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way, the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Okay then. That is nuts. What is it gonna say about explain me? I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. No, sadly, I'm one of those fish creatures you found in the depth of Earthen... No, not Earthen Peak. Oh gosh. Timber Hearth. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Okay, so what if I combine them differently? Say, you and the eye. Many of my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. To have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself, someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. I think Saladam's body is what we found. On the quantum moon before. So let's do quantum moon and you. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, okay. So, wait. I just had that, didn't I? Yeah, okay. What about you, me? We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Aw. No, actually, me can stay. And you can go here. So me and the eye. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? I wonder. So me and Quantum Moon. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Well, that's crazy. So, I think we asked all we could. I'm sorry, Solanum. You are my friend. Absolutely, you are. I feel like we've become friends after everything I've read about you. But is there anything else for me to find? Or is it only Solanum? I think it might be. Well, that is a lot to take in. And now where do I go with this information? Maybe my ship log is gonna say something about it. If I can ever find it. It is curious to me that all versions of the Quantum Moon have air. Breathable air. That's correct. I do not believe I will be able to find the shuttle or this shrine thing. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Okay. Where did I start with this? Here. Maybe I will see my ship. I don't think it's anywhere here, to be honest. Oh, whoops. Unable to pinpoint location. Amazing. Okay, I don't have a marker for my ship. So it's probably not on this planet. So let's meditate and check out our ship log. Hello, Quantum Moon. Let's all wave to Solanum. So interestingly, so I was just there, right? And the Eye of the Universe was right next to me, essentially. But I couldn't see it because of the fog, which is natural, of course. But I have the coordinates for that place. So that means it doesn't jump around just like the moon does, right? So I should be able to fly something to it. The question is what it might be. Hmm. Questions, questions, and more questions. However, we did uncover all of these cards. I met a living nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Sadly, I agree with that. We found the 6th location in Solanum. Man, how... I am actually glad that we are not able to talk to Solanum back, because it would be incredibly sad to tell her that she is the only one left. And like she said, she may not be entirely alive either. So her quest is over. Her quest is almost in vain, because there's nothing that she can bring to her people to help them. And nor will she ever come back, because her shuttle is not there. And I wonder if she were to get into her shuttle, which I have doubts that it's possible, because it's only the shrine that you could see. But maybe she could jump over to the other places, and that's where her shuttle shows up. So say if she goes in and I go and recall that shuttle, would Solana be there? It would probably be even sadder to exist in present times where all of your other people are dead. Which reminds me of Javik from Mass Effect 3. Oof. I don't know. This is turning out to be quite a heavy game. So, yeah. Well, it looks like our last destination is over here. Feldspar, escape pod 3 on the vessel. It would be interesting to explore the vessel to see what is left on there. Man, this game is causing some feels. Alright guys, I am going to leave this here, and next time we play, we can start from scratch, and not from scratch, but from the very beginning of the cycle, and get a start on the Dark Bramble. I'm sure it's going to take quite a bit to finish exploring it and understand what we actually need to do next. But I'm wondering, so my ship does not support coordinates. It doesn't seem like it does, but I kind of wonder if there's anything left of the vessel that we can use. Although it did crash on Dark Bramble, so I don't know how operational it might be or what is even left of it. But considering how much more advanced the Nomai were, I would be very curious if the coordinates that they found and we uncovered would show us something if interacted with the vessel. So this is kind of piquing my curiosity for sure, and I am very excited to explore it. But that planet scares me. It looks completely fractured, and I cannot picture how you would travel from one of those like island arms to another. So I'm sure it's going to be a trip. Every planet so far had their its own challenges attached to it, because everyone is different and the environment is completely wild on each one of them, with the exception of maybe Timberhearth. That one was the most friendly one. So I'm excited to find out what the deal is with that one. Not excited about the anglerfish, if they still exist. Because, like I mentioned before, they are absolutely terrifying in real life, and if they are as huge as that skeleton, absolutely terrifying in game apparently too, so yikes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was a pleasure to meet Solanum, even though it makes me sad to think about her circumstances. But if you did enjoy it, please consider leaving me a like and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.